Few would disagree that Margaret Thatcher transformed the economic landscape. She blazed a new trail, backing a free market answer to Britain's problems. Public sector strikes in the late 1970s and the so-called winter of discontent, combined with high inflation, had left Britain dubbed the sick man of Europe. Mrs Thatcher's answer was to curb the power of unions and keep interest rates high to bring down inflation. She wanted to reduce the role of the state. Privatisations followed, including British Telecom, and that encouraged a new generation of private shareholders. Liberalisation of the City of London and financial services was another element of the Thatcherite economic revolution.
She helped to change Britain. She extended opportunity, enterprise and ownership for millions of people who never thought they could run their own business, never dreamt of owning shares. That was something for rich stockbrokers, never dreamt of buying their own homes. She made those things possible throughout the 1980s, and that, I think, will be her lasting legacy.
The miners' strike, triggered by union protests over pit closures, was the major industrial confrontation of the Thatcher years. A bitter dispute ended with the miners backing down. Supporters of the government argued this was a key part of the drive to loosen the union's grip. Others said it was part of the deindustrialisation of the economy. Swathes of manufacturing were lost because of the high interest rate policy, which boosted the pound and hit exporters. Critics argue some of Margaret Thatcher's policies left lasting damage to the economy.
There were upsides in what she did, obviously, labour market reform and unions, but the City of London got too big, and short-termism in companies, which was acute in Britain already in the 1980s, got even worse. She did nothing about, and indeed exaggerated, kind of all the trends in Britain which lead to us under-investing, under-innovating and not thinking long-term.
She flew the flag for low taxes, free enterprise and a market economy, and given that successive governments haven't radically changed direction, she's certainly left her mark. Hugh Pym, BBC News.